units, along with 20 condominium units, and along with some commercial space as well. So it's a mixed-use project, but really right now we're focusing on the 88 apartments to get them done. This site is actually on two sides of the road. It's about 8 acres total. There are 6 buildings that are 14-unit apartment buildings, 3-story wood frame with garages under, and there are also 4 gatehouse units. So they're small, 4 single family, but they're all apartments. It is our first venture in the apartment business. So we have some experience in multifamily. We've built a lot of condominiums. But as far as apartments, it's a little faster paced project. We want to move through this in 12 months, and 88 units in 12 months. For us is faster than we're normally going. So there's where 84 Lumber actually was able to help us out a lot, because we could better control our schedule. When we were putting the bids together for this project, 84 offered to take the framing and windows and really package the shells for us. We were a little bit hesitant. We haven't contracted that way before, but when we started to look at the opportunities and add up what our costs were going to be and then a contingency factor, it really worked out for us to be a much smarter way to contract the job. 84 is handling windows, they're handling the roofing, they're handling the framing, the installation of the windows, the installation of the roofing, the installation of the doors. So it really is a whole shell package, the decks, the exterior trim, and the siding. As we evaluated our different options, there were really several advantages that we saw, not the least of which was the safety factor. For us, we build mostly single family or condominium residential, and this is getting a little higher and a little bit more exposed to OSHA than we historically are. And frankly, some of my contractors weren't ready to take that step forward. So really for us, it took away some significant training and concerns on the safety side. It locked in our prices right up front for the entire project. So I knew exactly, and I could show my banks exactly what my costs were going to be to get this project done. In this case, it made a whole lot more sense, and I really would consider it in the future when there are projects that you can do better than I can. And especially if there is any kind of a learning curve. You've got crews who have been doing this 12 months a year, and my crews are not building apartments that often. We have bundled different packages together, and we have bought things installed. Traditionally, we actually try to buy materials ourselves and buy the lumber separately, because we can actually contract better as far as cost goes that way. But working with 84, because of their purchasing power and bundling, the advantages to us really made a lot of sense. And for us, it's worked out great and taken some of the headaches off of us, as well as let us go a little faster than our contractors would be able to. Our local 84 lumber yard has our contact there, which is Eli, but the supervision that was brought out to this job, Nelson, he's doing a great job, very experienced. It does take a lot of the management off us. Not only management, he's bringing ideas. If we run into little problems along the way, he's got the experience to say, well, here's how we've done it before, here's what works well. How about if we do this? We've actually saved us some money in a few areas and helped us catch some problems and get them fixed very quickly before they've turned into bigger problems. So where our supervision in my company doesn't have the apartment background, or at least it's not as strong as we would like, you've brought that to the table.